All right, today I'm going to give you Week Three's hot or not guys you should play or should sit on your bench in the fantasy football for Week 3. Starting with the hot quarterback, my choice this week was really leaning heavily towards Matthew Stafford. Washington's defense has been absolutely dreadful for 2 weeks. But I just think the Redskins are going to do enough to pull it out. They're playing at home. They're 0-2. And so while Stafford's a good pick, my real hot player would be Colin Kaepernick. 49ers looking to get on track after getting manhandled by the Seahawks. They're playing against a very poor Indianapolis defense, and I would look for the 49ers to roll in that game and be led by Colin Kaepernick. At the running back spot on the hot side, go with Marshawn Lynch against Jacksonville. Seattle won't need to do much. Jacksonville isn't a good team at all. And it looks like Maurice Jones-Drew isn't going to play for Jacksonville either. So Lynch will get the ball early and often and should roll up big yards against a very poor Jacksonville team. At wide receiver, I would go with Demaryius Thomas on the hot side. The Broncos wide receiver going up against the Oakland Raiders should put up some very big numbers. The Broncos playing at home on Monday night should have no trouble with a really poor Raider team as well. And another guy I would go with at the tight end spot on the hot side would be Kyle Rudolph of the Vikings. Rudolph against the Browns should have a significantly solid fantasy performance against a Cleveland team that really isn't horrible defensively, but they seem to have already given up on the season, trading Trent Richardson, playing a third-string quarterback, and so I would really think that the Browns have to be a little bit disheartened, and I would think Kyle Rudolph is going to be the beneficiary of Christian Ponder this weekend. On the not side, starting at the quarterback spot, I would go with Andrew Luck against San Francisco. Luck's offensive line a little bit suspect, but I would expect the 49ers to really turn up the heat on him. Richardson's there, but how much can he do in about 4 days is a little bit of a question mark. They still have Ahmad Bradshaw, but I just don't think Andrew Luck's going to have a great day against that 49er defense. At the running back spot, it would be Darren McFadden against the Broncos. Tough to find a not running back. McFadden has torn up the Broncos in the past, but the Raiders basically are a running team, and Terrell Pryor is their best weapon as far as that goes right now. But with all the injuries at running back, it was tough to find anyone worthy of fantasy being on someone's team to really pick as a not guy. But I don't think McFadden's going to do a whole lot on his this week. I would also go on the not side for the wide receiver with Stevie Johnson of the Bills. Johnson going up against the New York Jets. The Jets are a pretty solid team. Don't look for Stevie Johnson to have a big day against that defense. Manuel's been a solid rookie quarterback, but I don't think the Bills are going to do a lot against the Jets. Probably enough to win, but I wouldn't expect Stevie Johnson to have any sort of touchdown catches. And lastly, tight end Jermichael Finley is who I would ignore. The tight end of the Packers going up against the Bengals. I think the Bengals have a very good pass defense and will take away Jermichael Finley. Packers offense is so star-studded on the pass side that it's going to be tough to stop them. But I would look for Cobb and Nelson to do a little bit more along with James Jones than I would Jermichael Finley. Those are the guys I would play and not play in Week 3.